mm. And then you can make a sound like like
Wait, but why though? This is But Why Though, the show where we try our very best to figure out the why behind specific and peculiar Asian traits, myths, beliefs, superstitions, practices, and habits. For today's episode, we'll be getting to the bottom of a mystery which has boggled my mind and the minds of millions of Filipinos for basically millennia. Why do Filipinos point with their mouths? If you have Filipino friends or family members, or if you've even just visited the Philippines once in your life, then you've definitely witnessed this very strange and unique phenomenon of mouth pointing. If you haven't though, it looks a little something like this. Mom, emergency, I can't seem to find my phone anywhere. Have you seen it anywhere? Matthew, look there. Look, what do you see? Look there, what do you see? What? Oh my god, Mom. Now that we know the what, let's find out the why. And to do that, I decided to go and interview a bunch of random Filipinos to get their thoughts on the matter.
Yeah, for me, I use that like almost every single day ata. I think majority of the time, it's with my family. It seems like it's part of our language na at home.
From like my friends to like the ates and the kuyas.
Especially when you're in the mall, they're like, you know,
When I ask for directions from other people, I don't look at their hand. They usually just use their face. They move their mouth like that. They call it nguso. Because nguso is like Tagalog for mouth.
Is it as simple as just pursing your lips, or is it more complicated than that?
it's a 3-step thing. Number 1, the eyebrows has to lift the same time. Can't be before, can't be after, has to be the same time. And then number 2, so the lips itself. So and then the chin has to like tilt up. So it's like and then you can make a sound like
You don't purse like you're kissing. It's not only pursing the lip, it's facing the right direction.
It's not a static movement. There's a lot of like push and pull kind of motion. A little bit of tension on the neck as well, kind of just like pull it out. I think that kind of adds to the dynamic.
Why do you think Filipinos ended up developing this habit to the point that like our grandparents do it, our parents do it? Do you think it's related to culture or language?
I have a theory na nag-start siya from don. Because you know when you say don, diba? Like don, and then naging na lang.
maybe we were just really too busy, especially back then. We were all farmers. Our hands are full all the time, harvesting the plants. So they're like, yun.
Before we are colonized by the Spaniards, British, the Americans, and the Japanese, we have this local religion which we give respect to nature, to trees, to animals. Sa pagtuturo, masyado siyang bastos sa ating nature. Mas malinis ang ating bunganga kaysa sa ating kamay. Yung mga ninuno natin, hindi siya pwedeng gumamit ng kamay. Ang ginagamit nila ay yung mouth.
We ended up with all sorts of explanations. Some weird, some strange, some contradicting. Some didn't make any sense at all. So we called an expert on the topic at hand.
For you po, ano po yung top 3 theories mo as to how na-develop po yung pag-move?
Number 1, the concept of time. We give importance to time. Ang mga Pilipino kasi mayroong tendency lagi na magmadali sa trabaho, sa ginagawa natin. Yung paraan natin ng pagunguso ay isang paraan ng pagtitipid ng oras. Number 2, the concept of Filipino emotions. Hindi lang siya sa pagtuturo ng direction, part yan ng kinesics, at saka ng pictics. Nakikita rin yan sa mukha natin. Anong emotions ay pinakikita ng tao? Kahit hindi niya sabihin, tinuturo natin sa kapwa natin na maging sensitive din sila sa emotions natin. Yung pag tumahimik ako at humaba na yung nguso ko, it only means na malungkot na ako, itigil mo na yung ginagawa mo na nakasasakit ang damdamin. Isa pa, the concept of clarity of the message. Para bigyan din natin ng linaw yung direction natin, lalo sa mga taong close natin o kaya strangers sa atin. Pero meron pa rin tayong masasaalang-alang kung sino ba yung kaharap natin. Ito ba'y nakatatanda sa atin? So hindi tayo gagamit ng snouting. Ito ba'y kaedad natin? So pwede naman. O ito ba'y mas bata sa atin? Okay lang. Pero sa mga nakatatanda, sa mga teachers, mga uniform personnel, hindi natin basta ginagamit ang snouting kasi meron pa rin tayong concept na this is an informal way of communicating.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode or learned a thing or two. Join us next time as we try our best to figure out and get to the bottom of even more But Why Though questions.